be in the shot. Okay, I'll start over. Alright, so I was finally able to fully assemble every single component of the scooter, and so I'm going to take you on a tour of what you get with this excellent human transportation of a vehicle. And if you come over here, up here is the front headlights. I'm going to turn the light on so you can see. Later I'm going to turn off the overhead lights so you can see the light scheme a lot better. So that's the front headlights. Up here you have these I don't know, these mini lights. They're not so bright. I'm not too sure what they're for, but when I turn on the light scheme, there's a little bit of lighting with this. Yeah, I still have to figure out what this. Oh, actually, the USB. There's a USB cable that you connect to this part over here, and then that turns on the. I think these might be. Oh, these are wing lights. I see. When I put my hands over here, you see there's like angel wings. I think it's just a little novelty. It doesn't do very much. So they thought of everything. If you come on top of the handlebars, Ed, you see there's a compass here just in case you lose your sense of direction. So I can tell already the west is straight ahead, south is to the left. They say north is actually to my right, east is right behind me. So that's the compass here. And so back here, this is really neat. This is really thoughtful of Maike. So the two knobs or handles back here that were wrapped, they turn out to be left and right signal lights. So when I turn this on, I don't need to turn it on. See? So if I want to signal to other drivers that I want to make a right turn like that, and then here's the left turn. And then even has a super loud and effect horn. I mean, it's so loud that I'm actually going to have to hold my ears because I don't want to damage my eardrums. But listen to this. I'm just going to press it for a very short amount of time, maybe less than 1 second, so you get a taste or a listen to what it sounds like. But it's super loud. Watch. Or listen actually. Whoa, that is freaking loud. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to turn on the light scheme with the overhead lights turned off. So I have it that, and then I want to also turn off the. I want to turn off the garage light as well, so you can see the color scheme here. Whoa, spooky! All right, check that out. So when I'm riding at night, this is what, let me turn off that light as well. So it's pure dark. So there's really no way you're not gonna be seen by other drivers while you're riding at night. You'd be the most visible entity in our vehicle on the road. God, I don't know why that light keeps turning on. Yep. So yeah, even when you have the full light scheme on at night, you can still, if you go back here, Ed, you can still indicate the left or right turning. So that's pretty neat. Okay, so now that I've gotten that out of the way, I feel it's necessary to do a quick demonstration of how this rides. So as of right now, because I'm only going to be riding this in the garage, there's a very short distance, obviously. I'm going to keep this on just the rear wheel drive and eco mode. So no turbo, no dual drive, because that's just going to blast me right through the wall. So with this here, I can actually ride it for this short distance and give you a little taste of what this looks like with an actual rider on it. So here we go. Yeah, so I want to actually do that one more time so you can see what it looks like. So I don't know, were you able to follow me all right, Dad? All right, so 1, 2, 3, go. So that was eco mode with the rear wheel drive, and earlier in the day, I was able to take this out actually on the road with dual drive eco mode. I have not worked up the courage to do turbo mode, dual wheel drive. That was just a little too scary for me right now. I just want to get a little bit more acclimated with how sensitive this throttle is and just get a better feel for how this scooter behaves before I can actually have the confidence to go all out with this. Definitely not on public roads because that's just too much of a risk. But it was such an amazing feeling getting on this thing and actually feeling how solid it is. It's just such a fine piece of engineering. If I can describe it or compare it, make an analogy of what this actually feels like, it would compare to when I first got behind the wheel of an automobile, a car. I felt so much power because I was in control of this big, powerful machine. It felt like I had an extra superpower, and this today felt even better than that. Better than the first time I was able to master driving a manual transmission car. Better than when I first lost my virginity. This is just so much better than any of those endorphin rushing reward that your mind gives you when you do something really good. That was what that felt like. I mean, the high has gone a little bit from my soul, my body, but a little bit is still there. It's such an amazing vehicle. I have to give it to Maike for being able to put so much quality and engineering and workmanship into such a small package and being able to sell it for such a nominal amount. It's amazing.